Coming up on County Connection, we've got the perfect trash talk for kids at school. Now, it wasn't a red carpet event, but it was still a great way to start school. And we're getting a little animated about disaster preparedness.
Welcome back to County Connection. I'm Melissa Fye. Did you know the county is responsible for nearly 2,000 miles of roads? That's enough to drive from San Diego to Nashville, Tennessee. Now, road crews see to it that the roads we travel on are safe, smooth, and maintained.
Hi, my name's Keith Keyser and I'm a road maintenance project manager for Public Works. Today, we're out in Bonsall putting down some fresh slurry on this road. Let's go take a look and see what they're doing. Slurry, of course, is a mixture of aggregate, which is sand or gravel, and asphalt. And those are mixed right on the truck before they're applied to the road. We have workers that are making sure that we don't have any high spots. We have to make sure that that slurry is very evenly applied across the road. You can see we have this characteristic brown color, which will turn nice and black once it dries. After that, we'll come back in a couple of days and restripe this road so it looks good as new. While the slurry sealing actually goes pretty quick, there's a long process involved to get to this point. First off, we got to identify what roads need to be maintained. That requires us to review some of our records, reach out to the community, and also the road workers to get their feedback. We're in the process of repaving 150 miles of road in the unincorporated areas of San Diego County. This is going to save costly repairs on road maintenance activities, it's going to lead to less wear and tear on our vehicles, and of course, it's going to lead to that smooth ride.
If you'd like to find out more about the county's road resurfacing program, just head on over to the website listed below. There's also a list of upcoming road projects and even an interactive map to see if a street near you is getting some love. Now, if practice makes perfect, then we are way ahead of the curve. Take another look at how you and your family can prepare for disaster.
Is your family prepared for a disaster? San Diego County is vulnerable to many types of disasters: wildfires, earthquakes, flooding, and tsunamis, just to name a few. While we cannot predict when the next disaster will occur, it is always a good time to be prepared for the future. Do you know what you and your family will do during the next emergency? One of the best ways you can be prepared is to develop a family disaster plan. This plan should include a drawing of your home's floor plan with the location of doors, windows, and any other possible escape routes, where fire extinguishers and utilities such as gas and water valves, including your main circuit breaker, are located and how and when to shut them off. A list of items in your emergency supply kit and where it's located in case you need to evacuate quickly. At least 2 identified meeting places, one outside of your home and one outside of your neighborhood in case you and your family get separated. Important phone numbers and emergency contacts, one in the area and one out of your area who you can call in an emergency. Make sure everyone memorizes these numbers too. It is also important to consider any unique needs in your household when developing your plan. Do you have young children? Do you care for older adults? Are there any family members in your home who have access and functional needs, who may need specific medical devices and equipment? Do you have pets, service animals, or livestock? And lastly, don't just talk about it. Put your plan into action. During an emergency, you may not have much time to evacuate. Make sure you practice your plan with all of your family, pets too, at least twice a year so that everyone is familiar with it. To get started on your own family disaster plan, visit readysandiego.org.
One South Bay elementary school got an official back-to-school welcome from some probation officers. Not what you would expect the first day of school, or any day. Check it out.
What's up, buddy? What's going on? Good job. Welcome back. Have a good day, all right?
Today is probation department is collaborating with the Montgomery Elementary School for a welcome back to school. This is, I believe, our second year that they have started with us on the first day of school, which is fabulous.
We're working together with Montgomery Elementary School to foster a positive impact for the children coming into school, make them want to come to learn, make them want to be at school, because being in school is the first building block for your future.
Look at these guys. These guys are ready. Here you go, buddy. Here's a pencil for school, all right?
Thank you.
You have a good day.
For the most part, the parents really enjoy us out there because they show us we're positive role models for these kids when they're coming into school. They know that we're there for them.
Well, it's wonderful to see the balloons and get the probation officers welcomes. You got a pencil and a sticker and shake hands with the officers. It's great.
Welcome back to school. Have a good day.
We build a working relationship with the community so that less youth become involved in juvenile justice system in the future by having a mentor, a relationship earlier on. So when the kids do well in school, they'll stay out the streets, they go on to middle school and high school with a different mindset.
You guys want a sticker? Thank you.
Each region has a school that we've adopted as our own. Montgomery Elementary is the school that we've adopted in the South Bay.
Are you excited for the first day? High five, buddy. Woo!
We have so many students now that want to be law enforcement. They love the little stickers with the little shield. And parents, they love it when they come and they'll bring their cars and students will be able to go in and see the cars. And it's that interaction, that personal touch that probation is providing not only to our students, but to the community at large.
The kids enjoy being recognized. We'll go, hey, welcome back. And the kids just light up, their eyes light up. You see their smile on their face. That's what makes this special for us because you can see that light, that spark in the kids' face when they come to school.
Have a good day, buddy.
Probation has adopted Montgomery Elementary School and does all sorts of unique activities throughout the school year to help keep the kids motivated. Now, let's travel from the South Bay to the North County for some real trash talk. Check it out.
Hello. Oh my God!
Good job! Lunch is over, and these kids aren't just throwing away their trash.
So first you eat all of your lunch, and then you sort out your things. Like in the yellow bin goes vegetables and fruit.
This one goes in landfill.
If you have a tray, it would go in the recycling bin.
All that landfill.
Plastic water bottles go in the recycle.
Straws and sporks go in landfill. They're using different colored bins to sort their food scraps, trays, water bottles, and anything else left over from lunch.
Nice job, you guys.
It's all part of a school waste sorting program.
I'm 10 years old and I'm in 5th grade. I'm 5th.
It looks pretty good right now.
Our waste diversion program at Monterey Ridge is really good for our kids. It spans preschool through 5th grade.
All that landfill.
They learn every single year not only about the environment, but the importance of keeping waste out of the landfill, about how they can renew and reuse resources.
Where does that go? Recycling.
We're keeping vegetables and fruit out of the landfill. For the vegetables, those are good because we give those to the worms and the worms make dirt, and then we can use the dirt to plant vegetables and we can use those vegetables to eat.
So they learn the span of the whole thing, and they go home and they teach their parents and other people about it.
Are you going to put that in the compost?
The County of San Diego partners with the Solana Center. They help schools in the unincorporated areas with compost and worm bins set up.
Oh, found worms. You can have your school address California's state organics recycling laws.
I see worms, fruits and vegetables, and eggshells.
You can also save money by reducing your waste hauling fees.
There's worms over here. This one's fast.
And you can actively involve your students in helping to make a difference in their school and their world.
Fruits and vegetables go into the yellow bin, and then they dump it in here, and then the worms eat it.
The County of San Diego says kids who learn how to reduce, reuse, and recycle now are more likely to continue in the future.
The big thing about implementing a school waste sorting program is that you are sending less to the landfill. That's the bottom line statement. It gives everything organization and it cleans everything. I want people to know that even recycling one thing or putting one thing where it should be can actually do a lot for the environment around.
For more information on composting, go to solanacenter.org.
Special thanks to the Solana Center for helping us teach children that a rind is a terrible thing to waste. Now, how would you like to explore a hidden part of San Diego County? Well, you can, but it's for a limited time only.
So our goal is to find that balance where we protect our natural resource, but we also allow the public to be able to come in, to experience it, to love it, with the goal of protecting it in the future and becoming a true park ambassador.
So the Ramona Grasslands Preserve supports a mosaic of different habitats. Here we have non-native grassland, coastal sage scrub, vernal pools, wetlands associated with the Santa Maria Creek, and also expanses of oak woodland, which also support a number of unique plant and wildlife species. In fact, there are 408 different plants on site, 16 of which are actually sensitive. This biologically diverse preserve supports a number of different wildlife species, including butterflies, reptiles, amphibians, mammals, and over 100 types of birds. There are golden eagles here on Ramona Grasslands Preserve, and we're fortunate enough that there's a nearby nesting pair, and their territory does encompass the preserve. Golden eagles are a sensitive species. Because of this part of the preserve is only open for a portion of the non-nesting season. This portion of the preserve will be open on a trial basis, August 15th to November 15th, Saturdays and Sundays only, and only between the hours of 8 a.m. and sunset. Rangers will be checking for permits, so make sure you have yours when accessing the trail. It will be valid for one trail season, which is August 15th to November 15th.
It may be new to us, but the old Survey Road 97 trail was originally established in the late 1800s, and it's been used by generations of travelers. To see more stories like the ones you saw here today, make sure you visit countynewscenter.com. We'll see you next time on County Connection.
Don't forget to follow us on social media for your County Connection.